today we're going to be letting Google decide which disc I throw. Let's get into it. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are here at Little Egypt Disc Golf Course in Willis, Texas. We're standing on the tee pad of hole 1 right now. We're going to be doing a little bit of a challenge video today. So what I did is I brought my Lone Star Disc Slinger bag out here, one of our smaller bag models, and I packed it with 9 different discs. So we have a putting putter that we'll use, as well as 8 other discs. Each disc has a number on the back of them, and what we're going to be doing is on the tee pad of every hole, we're going to be letting Google randomly pick a number 1 through 8, and that's going to be the disc we use for the entire hole. Once we get into circle 2, then I can switch and I can use the penny putter to try and make the putt. We're still going to be trying to get a good score out here. That's why I'm letting myself use the putter when I'm inside circle 2. We're going to be shooting for under par. I think we're going to shoot for a 6-hole loop. Our goal is to be under par with completely random discs. So let's show you off what we got first. So first, like I said, we've got this nice yellow penny putter. That's going to be my putter of choice when I'm inside circle 2. Now going in order from 1 to 8. Disc number 1, we have the Leah Sinigeni Founders Armadillo. Number 2, we have a Lone Wolf, an Alpha Lone Wolf. Super understable mid-range. Should make things interesting. Not a lot of holes that it would be the preferred choice for, but we'll make it work. Number 3, we've got a Delta 2 Texas Ranger. Super workhorse mid-range. Moving up to fairways, we've got a pretty neutral fairway driver. One that I think I'd lean on a lot out here normally is the Bravo Mockingbird. A little less stable than that, we have a Bravo Guadalupe at number 5. More stable than that now, our first real overstable disc, we have an Alpha Mad Cat, disc number 6. Number 7, we have the Bravo Curl. This is a disc that I throw a ton out here, so I want to give it a chance to show itself off as it normally would. And last but not least, our newest review that just hit the channel, we have the Alpha Harrier. This one's gonna be super interesting out here. If you watch that review, you know what I mean. Super excited to get into it. We're standing here on hole 1. It's about 310 feet right down this hill. I'll kind of reframe it once I start throwing so you can see the hole a little bit better. About 310 feet, tunnel shot downhill. Let's see what disc we're gonna be using. All right, we got disc number 2. If you remember what that was, that's gonna be our Alpha Lone Wolf. Oh, it's just so understable. Perfect. That should be an easy par. Hole 2 is actually kind of a similar hole, but in an opposite way. As you can see in front of us, we got another super wooded tunnel. Kind of going to be the story of Little Egypt as you see throughout the rest of this video. Just over 300 feet. This time though, we're going to be going uphill through the tunnel. So 4. I think that's the Mockingbird. It is Mockingbird. Not necessarily my disc of choice on this hole, but I love this disc. Actually, should work out pretty well. Oh, come out of it. Come out of it. Okay, it's a little short, but not bad. This is definitely something I would use a putter for normally, but right now we're gonna try to ring up a 80-90 footer with a 7-speed fairway driver. Oh! All right, we skipped hole 3, straight to hole 4. About 270, never mind, about 340 feet down this tunnel. You can either pick the left side gap or the right side gap. The basket's about 330 feet straight down the center, covered by all these trees. Let's see what Google gives us. 3. That's gonna be the Ranger. That's actually the disc I throw on this hole normally. So we're really gonna look for a birdie, try to get one on the board. Looking good, move left. It's gonna be short. That might be bad. Oh, right in the chains. Doesn't want to stick. I've decided this is going to be the halfway point. So we played hole 1, we played hole 2, skipped 3, played 4. We're at 1 over through that. Skipped 5. Now I'm standing on 6. We're going to play 6. We're going to play 7, and then we're going to hop to 18, and we're going to play that nice 6-hole loop, and we're going to try to get under par within that loop. So we're 1 over through 3, 2 easy holes, and then a really hard hole on hole 18. If we can go birdie birdie, that puts us 1 under, and we just have to par 18 to stay on that under par train. That's what our goal is, but it's all going to depend on what disc we get here. So Google says 6. I don't remember what that is. 6 is going to be the Mad Cat overstable fairway driver. Not my ideal choice, but I think if I take a forehand, work it down the left side, let it fade out, the basket's just tucked on the right side of where those the trees start and the bushes end. That's going to be where we're aiming. So let's try to get this. It's got the distance. It got through the gap. We're going to have to see where that landed. I almost thought that was an ace run for a second. The break we needed, we must have hit a tree to stop right here, close to the basket. That puts us back to even par. 2 holes to go. If we can birdie the next hole, which is a super short one, puts us at 1 under, gives us a chance. All right, we're standing here on hole 7. This is a super important roll. It's a pretty short shot right down the tunnel right there, but if we have a high-speed driver or something, it's going to be difficult to keep it close. Disc number 4, I think that's the Ranger. No, it's going to be the Mockingbird. All right, so we do have a driver here on this short hole. It's going to be tough to keep this thing close. Putting it high, letting it work. Oh, it's going to hit a tree. Not a good shot with the driver. I mean, it's hard to put a driver through a short tunnel like this, but that was not good. We have to make a long putt now. Give it a chance. Oh, right off the front of the cage. We're standing here on hole 18 with a next to impossible task left for us. So right now we're at even, which isn't terrible, especially with random discs, but we were really aiming for under par, and we biffed that super short hole there. Not that Google helped us out much, but I think I've only birdied this hole once or twice ever by picking my discs. So with a random disc, there's only 2 in here that I think even have a chance. I think we're really going to be hoping for a 6 or an 8, and it's a 3. I think that's the Ranger again. I'm going to make a rule now that no matter what, I can use a putter on the second shot, no matter where I am, so I can give us a chance to throw in to save the birdie and get under par. So right now we're just going to try to get as far as we can with this Ranger and put us in range to even have a chance at a 2. That's some kind of a chance. That's far. That's about as far as I could get it, and it was turning right. Give it height, give it angle, give it a chance to go in. Oh! Gave it a chance. That's all we could ask for. Plenty of other situations we screwed up worse during this round. Unfortunately, didn't hit our goal. We recap real quick. All right, back in the woods on hole 18. Fell a little short of our goal, but ultimately, I mean, it wasn't too bad of a round. This is a hard course. You saw how many trees are out here. It's hard to shoot under par here, even with the discs I pick. So setting a goal of under par might have been a little harsh for right off the bat, but I still think we could have done it. We were definitely close. We had plenty of opportunities. Didn't get to show off every disc in the bag, unfortunately. Google it preferred the Ranger and the Mockingbird. It kind of seemed like it stuck around those 2 discs a ton. So just to shout out a couple of the other discs we didn't get to see, especially the Harrier. The Harrier, unfortunately, we never got to pull out, but I would say go check out the last video on my channel, a review of the Harrier. Super understable, high-speed distance driver. Super good for a lot of people. I recommend checking out that video if you want to see this thing in action. But ultimately, Google didn't do us a ton of favors. We didn't do ourselves a ton of favors either. Squandered a couple birdie chances, but still fun to come out, play a course in a way you wouldn't normally get to play it. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Check out the next video. Not sure what it's going to be, but I had a ton of fun making this one. Little Egypt's a super fun course, so we'll see you around. And as always, let it fly with Lone Star Discs.